world's weirdest restaurants takes you to a Polynesian paradise in the South Seas, right in the heart of San Francisco.
Hey guys, let's lumpa!
Then, we're off to Japan to have lunch with 53 furry felines. The moment you walk in the door here, you're greeted by a bevy of cats and to share a plate with perfectly pampered pooches. That's for you. I'm gonna use the back of the spoon for Bob-san. Yummy. We'll chill out in Florida.
Can you believe I'm in the middle of Florida?
And end up in Tokyo, where we'll be carried away by men in white coats.
Ah!
My brain is being scanned. San Francisco's legendary Tonga room is a tropical paradise where the tiki torch has been burning since 1945. Aloha!
The Tonga Room is a tiki-themed Pan-Asian restaurant.
Where the locals can come for a one-night tropical vacation.
It's kitschy and campy. There's an indoor lagoon, and every 30 minutes, there's a tropical storm.
This is where you come to cut loose.
It's about having fun.
It's very comfortingly cheesy.
What is it that keeps you coming back?
Where else can you have a tropical drink in a place where it rains?
Honestly, we didn't set that up.
Our concept here is Polynesian, South Pacific, Asian flair.
Wow, Mongolian beef?
The best dish on the menu.
Count me in for one of those.
Yes,
The
sir.
biggest thing is when we're trying to create menus for this restaurant is always trying to push something new, but still staying to its Tonga heritage.
Tell me about this offie chicken.
Serafi chicken is a half roasted smoked chicken.
We push a lot of the seasonal fare, so we do a lot of fresh fish.
Butterfish.
Very flaky, very, very mild fish.
I'll take it all.
All right, thank you very much.
Cocktails.
Tonga Mai Tai.
You read my
Thank
mind.
Hey guys, let's lumpa!
It's like the regulars are taking over the dance floor.
We love the Tonga Room because of the fun atmosphere.
So you got Polynesian paddles, straw hats, elephant carvings,
And we love the Tonga Room because of the fun people.
tiki lamps, tiki huts, thatched roofs.
It's a wacky step back to mid-century America.
You got a pontoon where the band comes out and plays.
I don't think you could find a wackier place in all of San Francisco.
And the heartbeat of the Tonga Room is this lagoon, formerly a swimming pool, that the entire restaurant revolves around.
It's like vacationing away from home, but you're still in the city.
I'm gonna lay on the hot black sand.
And we love the Tonga Room because it's kind of like stepping back in time.
In an era of hipster bars and red velvet ropes, this place is like a breath of fresh tropical air.
So this is the ahe poke. It's a lightly seared tuna. This is the Tonga Mai Tai.
Ah, this is going to be fantastic to protect me from the rain. Classic Mai Tai. I'm dying to dive into this poke. Oh, this is so great. There's so much going on here. There's the beautiful glistening ahi tuna, avocado, macadamia nut. There's a light dressing that's just pulling it all together, but each of those individual ingredients shines through.
The food is fantabulous, I must say.
That is some fine poke.
The food here is delicious.
So this is a butterfish and some tomato dashi broth sauce.
This fish just falls apart in your mouth. And the dashi broth with the seaweed and the tomato has a nice bit of acidity that's a beautiful counterpoint to the richness of the fish. You know, you just can't help but get carried away here at the Tonga Room.
We have luau's, which includes an entire roast pig.
Look at the way he's carving this baby up. This meat is just falling off the bone. Can I just have a little taste while I'm waiting here? Look at that, the succulent meat, the crispy skin. This is amazing. Jump in. What is it that keeps you coming back?
The food, the drinks, the buffet, and of course the rainstorm.
Why is it raining again?
When it starts raining here, you yell, Tonga Room! Tonga Room!
We have a band, and they're actually on a boat in the middle of our restaurant.
Are you ready to learn how to do the twist? Let's take it on low. Let's go up high. And guess what?
What?
You're twisting.
Tiki is a lifestyle where you can pretend you're in the islands and escape right in your own backyard.
Swim and swim.
Guys, you having a good time?
Yeah, we're having a great time. Time.
I'm trying to figure out where the line is drawn between the serious and the kitsch.
Is there a line?
In case you were worrying that kitsch was dead, it's alive and thriving right here at the Tonga Room in San Francisco.
So this is the afi chicken.
What does afi mean?
Afi means a fire. This is a half roasted smoked chicken.
These crazy San Franciscans, they even smoke chicken.
It's brined, smoked, a lot of flavor, a lot of pizzazz.
The chicken itself is incredibly tender. The skin is super crispy. The smokiness just fills your mouth and your nose. Lots of crazy textures in the rice. Like a coconut, pineapple. This is one of the best chicken dishes I've ever eaten. San Francisco is full of fabulous restaurants and bars, but there's very few places like this. I mean, where else can you do the limbo, eat suckling pig, drink a Mai Tai, and still make it to the office on time for work?
You're taken somewhere else. You're out of the cold city fog into a tropical environment.
So that pool's looking pretty inviting. Ever been in there at the end of a late night?
No, but I've always wanted to.
Have you? Whether you're a cat lover or a dog lover, in Tokyo, they've got a restaurant for you and your pet. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Thank you. Ooh. Wow. This place really is the cat's meow.
Calico Cafe is a cat lover's paradise where you can eat, drink, and play with cats.
We have a 53 cats in this cafe.
Most apartments in Tokyo, they're very small. It's really hard to raise pets.
Calico Cat Cafe keeps resident cats. You can have a snack and spend quality time with a friendly feline. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna try some carbonara.
Okay.
I would love to try the omelet as well. The rice omelet. Definitely set me up with one of these chocolate cakes.
Sure.
And if you're a dog lover, at Deco's Dog Cafe, you can pamper yourself and your pooch from the same plate. Unlike most restaurants where if you're allowed to bring your dog in, it has to sit under the table obediently, here at Deco's Dog Cafe, your dog's not only invited, but it's treated like any other normal customer. You don't have to leave your dog at home when you go to this cafe. You can bring Fido in and share a meal. When you come up to the counter, you first look at all this food and think, wow, that looks pretty delicious. But when you look closely, you notice that on a lot of these dishes, there's a little dog insignia indicating that that's actually dog food. There are dogs on people's laps, under their tables, in little baskets. They're everywhere. What is this section here?
Eat together. The dog and owner eat together.
They can eat the exact same thing.
No. You want to eat?
Yeah, I would love to try it.
Okay.
Oh, wow, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna do a bit of tasting here and see just what kind of a treat the dogs at Deco's Dog Cafe are in for. This first plate has smoked chicken. It's a little dry, but it's very flavorful. So, Dana, do you come here often? Wow, pumpkin. I mean, how many times do you feed your dog pumpkin? And what's your favorite thing to eat here? That's better than a burger. That's actual real ground meat. It's a lot less fat in that than you'd find in a traditional burger. And do you like the desserts as well? Rolled poached chicken surrounding some kind of vegetables on the inside here. Shockingly delicious. The moment you walk in the door here, you're greeted by a bevy of cats.
Some of them are pretty odd looking. That one's huge. It's like a mini tiger.
You know, I'm accustomed to sharing my food in restaurants, but this is definitely a first. Of all your friends in Tokyo, how many of them actually have pets at home?
I know one.
One?
Yeah.
Here in Tokyo, even the cats like to take cat naps. Ah, lovely. Nice and creamy. Nice pieces of ham in there. Cats are having their lunch. I'm having mine.
This is omelette with rice.
Ah, thank you. This is interesting. You know, some fried rice has egg in it. This one has egg on it. Look at this. The omelet's beautifully cooked. That's for you. I'm gonna use the back of the spoon for Bob-san. Yummy. Does your dog know how to use chopsticks? No? This looks beautiful. I mean, it looks like something you'd find in a fancy French pastry shop. The texture is so light and fluffy, and there's a really strong strawberry flavor. Hey, save some for Kurumi.
2 or 3 times a week, she comes here to enjoy her food.
There's nowhere else in the world where you can bring your dog to a restaurant and share the same dish with your dog. Oh. There's cats everywhere in this place.
I've been to Tokyo for 2 weeks, seen some weird restaurants. This is definitely the weirdest.
Here you go. If I was in charge of this restaurant, every plate would look like that.
I love cats.
There's something for every cat here.
I'm crazy for cats.
If the cats won't come to you, you just gotta drag them along. I love this place. It's a commitment-free alternative to having a pet. Or in this case, 50 of them. What a perfect end to a meal. At Fort Lauderdale's Tundra restaurant, you can really chill out. So can your food. I feel like I'm stepping into the Ice Age. One part ice factory, one part fine dining. Tundra Restaurant can be a chilling experience.
It's really cool here, no pun intended.
Their main feature is cold seafood served on plates made of ice. But you can turn up the heat for steak, chicken, or pan-seared scallops.
Tundra Restaurant is an ice-themed restaurant for your dining experience.
Is it cold in here, or is it just me?
It's cold. It's nice to come off the beach from a hot day and be able to come in here and have food that's served ice cold.
We have our chilling spheres, ice shot glasses, seafood platters, tuna trays, avocado lobster bowls, and our iceware all over the restaurant.
Gazing into my future. It's looking pretty rosy.
Some bikini for you.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's bubbling.
They make the shot first and throw the dry ice on top, and it just smokes and bubbles up.
When it stops bubbling, it's safe to drink.
So, Chef, what are we doing here?
Well, we're putting together some ceviche, fresh yellowtail snapper, sea scallops, rock shrimp, serrano chilies, some red bell pepper, and a white peach balsamic vinegar.
Bull's blood microgreens.
That's it. You hit it right on the head.
In the center of the room here, you've got a beautiful icicle sculpture, your moose head, your snow peak mountain caps, and of course, all of the beautiful ice sculptures.
We've got the fish ice sculpture and the fish bowl and the flowers on the other one.
We've got our shellfish on ice, which we serve literally on an ice plate.
That's great. And anything else on ice that's nice? I'll take it.
Good. The chef bring right out for you.
So where do you make all this stuff?
Let me show you. This is actually an old lumber mill that we converted into a perfect ice tool.
So what do you think about this whole place? Frozen glasses, the frozen plates, ice sculptures?
Might as well be in Canada.
Can you believe I'm in the middle of Florida?
These are seafood ice plates.
Amazing. Look at that. These things pop right out. I guess that's kind of unusual to have icy things here in Florida.
Ice in South Florida, absolutely.
What do you do with the leftovers?
Leftovers go right here.
Wow. Have we attempted to pirouette around your ice plate?
These are plates for our tuna tartare and our lobster avocado salad.
This is so unique. Not only is it an excellent martini, but the ball of ice in there really keeps it cold.
Well, here. Whoa!
Well, that didn't work.
Here you go, sir. Here's the local yellowtail scallop ceviche.
The first thing you taste is the peachiness of that balsamic vinegar. The next thing is this beautiful, bright, fresh, clean fish. It's hard to believe that it hasn't actually been cooked. It's just cured.
Ceviche was fantastic, served in an ice bowl.
Can the smoke from dry ice set off the smoke alarm?
It hasn't happened yet.
People's initial reaction when they get served an ice plate is, wow, is that real ice?
This is the base of avocado that goes along with the Maine lobster. A perfect, perfect combination of ingredients. Better dig into this now before it melts. The avocado is really fresh. That lobster is beautifully cooked.
I think my favorite dish was the tuna tartare.
Doesn't get any better or any more attractive than this.
The obvious challenge in having an ice sculpture-themed restaurant in Fort Lauderdale is the weather. We gotta go quick here because it's Florida and time is of the essence.
It's about 75 degrees right now.
We love living in Florida, but every now and then we miss winter.
And when things get dull at the bar, you just watch an ice glass race. The best thing about this place is that you don't even have to do the dishes. They just melt away right in front of your eyes. Well,
Tundra shellfish on ice.
Look at that. That's pretty smoking.
I'm having prawns and a laughing king crab on an ice platter, and it's very pretty.
Couldn't be any more generous with the shrimp. Look at that. That's beautiful, very toothy, so fresh, which is surprising considering the fact that it's coming right to my table on a block of ice.
It's so cool, and they're delicious to boot.
You can find ice sculptures on cruise ships and at corporate events, and there are plenty of restaurants that serve up great food. But to discover them both under one roof, so beautifully executed, that's a real treat.
We get to take a winter vacation without getting on a plane.
And it's just so cool to be here where we're just surrounded by sun and have my dinner served on ice.
Yeah. The Iceman coming! Tokyo's Alcatraz ER is the only place on Earth where doing hard time can be so much fun and delicious. So the moment you walk off the elevator here, you have a pretty good sense that you're in a scary place. Looks like getting out of here is gonna be a lot harder than getting in.
Alcatraz ER is a mental institute, a horror movie, a hospital ward, and a restaurant all under one roof.
Alcatraz ER is all about the thrills and chills of a dining experience hosted by wacky characters in the kitchen, behind the bar, and at your table. So what is it about this place that makes it so strange?
Drinking out of beds, being locked in a cell, beer out of a bedpan, not your typical place.
I need a drink. Yikes. I'm sure this is hurting you a lot more than it's hurting me. Looks like the nurse is taking pity on the prisoner. This isn't a snack. These are my meds. This is a graduated cylinder full of fried plantain. I have some pills in here, peanuts and pork rind. Okay, I would love to have some of this caged chicken, this brain-like object. And why don't you surprise me with a couple other things? Okay. That might just backfire. Oh, no! No matter if you're sick or just sick in the head, the hospital prison-themed restaurant Alcatraz ER has the cure for what ails you. And right here, you've got the main service area. Back here, this is the kitchen. Pretty big by Tokyo standards. Chef becomes part of the performance of the whole restaurant. Chef of death! You've got beakers, syringes over here, depending on what your prescribed medication is. Whoa! Check this out. Here at Alcatraz ER, I guess that's how you work up an appetite. It's just cell after cell after cell with prisoners cramped inside. Look at this. 6 of them to a cell with nothing but a hot pot and several glasses of beer to hold them over. This must be just pure torture. Are you guys okay? Yeah! The chef has cooked up some steak, sliced it very thinly, and then on top of it, he's put a big mound of sliced daikon, carrots, beets. He's wrapping it up with cellophane wrap. And when the cellophane comes off, it's gonna hold its shape. Almost has the appearance of a brain. It looks so disgusting, but at the same time, I know what ingredients went into this, and I know it's gonna taste delicious. Once you get past the appearance, it's actually pretty tasty. Wow, look at this. Looks like some kind of caged fried chicken. Here it goes. Nice crispy, succulent chicken. Nothing punishing about that. Time for the next course.
Very good taste food.
Favorite part of this experience is like there's good food.
Wow, look at this, a hot pot. Like, it's everything here at Alcatraz ER isn't just torturous. I mean, this looks like it's quite delicious. Big pieces of tofu in it. That's a sweet and spicy Thai influence. Topped off with bean sprouts, sprinkled with a heavy dose of chili flakes. It's a pretty exceptional little hot pot. The warden doctor is calling everyone out of their cells for some prison calisthenics. I'm seeing a best-selling prison workout video in his future.
First impression is scary, but finally it's good. I think it's terrifying.
Ah, look at this guy! Oh my God! Everyone at this table has a takoyaki ball. All of them have octopus inside except for one. Somebody's gonna get a big surprise. Like a game of Russian roulette where one victim gets habanero pepper. Whoever bites into that, their head is gonna explode. 3, 2, 1, go! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, that's not pretty. That's how they have fun here at Alcatraz ER. You know what really makes this place work? Is that it's not just a simple themed restaurant. There's 3 themes going on all at the same time. You've got a prison, a mental ward, and a horror film, all happening concurrently.
Eating food in prison is pretty exciting.
It really is just a unique experience that you can't find anywhere else.
You don't have to be just nuts to enjoy this. You've got to be out of your mind. It looks like I've been led to some mad doctor's laboratory. Ah! My brain is being scanned. I'm a changed man. I've been reformed.